It's gonna be good, it's gonna be great, it's gonna be better, I can't wait. Making my move, live for the day, sing like a bird, fly like a plane. Come spill with me, Jenny D.
Hello, my beautiful people. Thank you for joining me with another episode of Spill With Me, Jenny D. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Although our episode is going to be airing in November, I wanted to stress these stories, these amazing women that have shared their stories and what the mission and what they're doing outside of just like in Pittsburgh and where they're going and what they're doing. So I'm so excited to have my guest here, Janice. I would love to also thank my sponsors, St. Clair Health, for sponsoring for Breast Cancer Awareness Month and partnering with me. And I am just, thrilled because I didn't meet Janice at this event, but I was at the walk, the strides,
Right.
making strides. And when I was on this walk, I saw this booth and I thought, what is this? And these women were all wearing these dragon kind of. I know if you're watching this on YouTube, you can kind of see what Janice is wearing. And I was like really interested in finding out more about what is this about, this Hearts of Steel. So Janice, introduce yourself to the listeners and viewers and tell us a little bit about what the Hearts of Steel is about.
Hi, I am Janice Bagnato, and I am a 22-year, 3-time breast cancer survivor.
Yay!
Yes, it's going well. Every time I fight, and I found dragon boating at my second diagnosis. So before I go through my story, I will give you a little bit of a history on dragon boating. It does come from ancient Chinese origins around more than 2,000 years ago. And there's a story about a man who committed suicide or jumped in a river, and then the people were looking for his body and out in these big boats, and there was drum beating, and they were throwing rice dumplings into the water. They're called zanji, and we've eaten those, and we've done that. And we've had someone make those for us once. They're really good.
Wow.
And then the local villagers were out to try to find the body or protect his body from the elements in the water. And then it just turned into an annual festival that's still celebrated every year on the 5th day of the 5th lunar month in June with boat races and traditional foods.
Oh, wow.
So that's the history of dragon boating. And then there's the history of dragon boating for breast cancer survivors. In 1996, a man named Don McKenzie, who was a sports medicine physician at the University of British Columbia, formed the first breast cancer survivor dragon boat team called Abreast in the Boat. And he did that as a research study to dispel the myth that women shouldn't use their arms after axillary node dissections or surgeries. They should, women a long time ago were told to keep still, like not even knit.
Really?
They should be very still and, not be doing any strenuous work. So he wanted to dispel because they thought it would either cause lymphedema to form or make the lymphedema worse.
Okay.
So he had this belief that upper body exercise was safe after breast cancer surgery, and he found a group of women, put them in the boat for 3 months. Now, dragon boating is popular in Canada, so it was already a thing.
So it's like originated in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was going on. Just regular teams were dragon boating in Canada. And then he put these women in a boat and he worked with them. He taught them to paddle. And then he said, you guys have done great. He did baseline testing on their bodies and then, taught them to dragon boat, put them in a season for 3 months, finished the season, retested them. No one had developed lymphedema.
Okay.
No one's lymphedema got worse.
Okay.
And he said, great job, everyone. Thanks for participating. And all the ladies were like, whoa, we are going to do this now.
Yes.
You've provided us with a support group, camaraderie,
Yes.
a way to a community exercise. It was everything for all the reasons that we all do it.
Right.
One big package of doing a healthy living activity as well as having a support group. And literally all being in the same boat together.
I know. I
Yes.
love that.
And yeah.
I picture this, Janice. I picture, a dragon boat, like the dragon kind of like in the front of the. So the boat is kind of like not a canoe, but what would
It's kind of like a canoe.
okay.
It's a
What's its seat? How many?
it seats 20 people sit in on 10 benches. So 10 women on the left and 10 women on the right. And then there's a drummer
Okay.
and there is a steers person. So a full boat has 22 people on
22
it, and you race with 22 people. Someone keeps the beat, 22 paddlers. The goal of 22 paddlers is to bring your paddles out of the water and back in the water all at the same time.
Oh my!
So
yeah,
that's the
oh.
challenge, and that's what we practice towards. We practice 3 days a week, and we work hard on our form, how we hold the paddle, how we come in and out together, where to sit in the boat, what's most comfortable for us.
Yes.
We have coaches that coach us on all of those things. We go to a preseason camp in April to
So
help.
tell us how did it start? Like, how did it come here to Pittsburgh after it was in Canada?
Well, there was a team that started in the early 2000s that a coach brought the breast cancer team to Pittsburgh because a friend of hers had died of breast cancer, and she formed a team. And then from that team, another team was formed due to the fact that we wanted to create a team that was 100% run by breast cancer survivors. So the other
Wow.
team was under an umbrella of a mixed team. So this team, we just wanted to do it all on our own. We searched for a place to go, and Three Rivers Rowing Association out of Millvale.
Yeah, Three Rivers. We don't have that anymore.
Yeah, they are at Washington's Landing, and they are our parent company. We are a program under their organization.
Oh, nice.
And there's another dragon boat team along with ours called Paddlefish, Pittsburgh Paddlefish. They are men and women, a mixed group of men and women that just love the sport of dragon boating. So they dragon boat there as well, and we are the breast cancer survivor team at Three Rivers Rowing Association.
The Hearts of Steel, the name and everything.
We created our own name and our own logo.
And when was this? In 2000?
May of 2017. We created our team.
So how did you find these other women that wanted to do this?
They were also breast cancer survivors and wanted to be part of a team that was run by survivors, had a board of survivors, and were able to fundraise and keep our money for fundraising to help offset the cost of the sport and also give back to the community. So that's our mission statement.
Yeah, I love that. And
Yeah.
so that's been going. So May of 2017.
We're almost 10 years.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, we're having a big party.
Yay!
Yeah, we're almost 10 years.
wanna
May of
come.
2027. You can be there.
I
Yeah.
would love to,
Yeah.
and I hope that Janice too, if you have any videos you can send me so that we can
Yeah.
show the audience, because what a wonderful sport to have, and all
It
these
is.
women, to do this together, and it's a
Yeah.
community of women that are survivors that can really help each other out through all of this.
We truly do. The support group, I was diagnosed at the age of 40, had a mastectomy in my right side, and took on my medication and continued to build a new house and raise 4 young kids. So, and no one told me anything about support groups. I did everything the doctors told me to do. And 9 years later, I got my cancer back in the breast that was removed.
What?
Yeah, in the scar tissue of the breast that was removed, my cancer was back.
Oh, no.
Same kind of cancer. So I was a little more scared at this point. Like, I still did everything the doctors told me to do, but I went on a search for more information. I did a deeper dive. I still had these kids, 9 years later, 4 kids, lots going on. But I
Right.
figured it was really time for me to find out some answers to questions like healthy living activities, drugs, what
Right.
medicine should I be taking? Should I, holistic, integrative,
Right.
all of the different things I had no answers to.
Because to a lot of women, if they get it once, get it twice, it's finding out now it's not hereditary.
Right.
Even if your
Mhm.
family has it, doesn't. Even if they don't have it,
Right.
you
I'm not
can't.
BRCA positive in any way. I've
In
had
any
all
way.
the testing done. So at that time, it was 2013, and I started going to any and all meetings I could go to. It was Gilda's Club at the time, which is now Cancer Bridges. But I went there. I
Oh,
went,
really?
yeah, Gilda's Club was exactly where Cancer Bridges is down on Smallman Street. My daughter and I helped raise money for Gilda's Club. And then I mean, I went to the North Hills hospitals. I went to South Hills. I went to Hillman. I did a lot of counseling. You know, I just did everything I could do, and I met wonderful people along the way. But a lot of it was a repetitive telling my story, and I was really looking for a healthy activity. And then in one of those meetings, I was in Wexford at a McGee Women's does research, and they have local meetings. And I went to that
Okay.
McGee Women's Institute and heard someone speak about dragon boating. And I thought, wow, that sounds cool. And she just intrigued me. And it was around the time when the 2014 event was going to happen in Sarasota. It's the international event that happens every 4 years. I'll tell you about that.
Yes.
And I thought to myself, oh, maybe I could, you know, get on this team and go to Sarasota. And my son had just moved there. I thought maybe he'd come watch me. You know, all these thoughts were going through my head. So I made a phone call, met Darlene, who's a teammate of mine. She pulled me in, and it was April of 2014, and I was hooked into dragon boating. And we raced and we practiced, and being around women that knew exactly what I was going through. You could choose to talk about cancer or not, you know. And when you get in the boat, there's no talking in the boat. You have to be quiet, listen to your coaches. So then you're focused on really paddling hard. And, you know, I sat around all people in treatment, people, you know, in remission for 20 years, sat behind a teammate who had gamma ray surgery in her brain for her metastatic cancer. And she was at the hospital at 3 and at practice at 6:30. And I sat behind her, and it was changed my life. It was like, if you can do this, then I can figure out learn how to dragon boat, you know, the strength that you gain from each other, and the conversations in the parking lot, and on races together. So
what a wonderful
it was a great
group
thing.
of
Yeah.
women
Yeah.
supporting women.
Right. It is women supporting women. And then
so 2014 you were like hooked, and
it
then
was.
in 2017 is when the Hearts of Steel.
Yeah. So Pittsburgh Hearts of Steel was formed then, and 18 teammates, and we all just started the team. We didn't have race a lot that first year, but what was really cool was, because we were connected with dragon boat racing, we were able to join other teams. There was a festival in Vermont, and we went to Vermont, and we were able to dragon boat with a team called Lips, and they're a team that just takes on other women that, you know, might not have a team or don't have, or are not racing in that event. So we got to do that, and then you meet more people. And then we went to Cooper River and with a half a boat. And when we got there, the different people from Bucks County, they helped get in our boat and fill our boat. And those women to this day love Hearts of Steel. They support us. They cheer us on the sidelines, and they've watched us grow to a team now that doesn't need anyone to fill the boat. And it's amazing.
So you were traveling around, and then until you really, because that's the other thing, like, who's your competition? Like, is there, you know, is it, sometimes I'm thinking, can you compete against men though? Like, if it was
we don't, no. So there's a whole breast cancer division. Now that Don McKenzie started this in 1996, there's a whole BCS division of breast cancer survivor teams. So we compete locally, as far as, like, we go to Ohio, Kentucky, we go to Buffalo, New York, we go to Cooper River, New Jersey, we go to Mercer County, we go to Philly, and there's dragon boat festivals and races all over the country. I mean, we could go out west if we wanted to.
Right.
There's dragon boating. I think I have some statistics. There are more than 250 breast cancer survivor teams in over 30 countries, all under the International Breast Cancer Paddlers Commission. And these teams are built on the same principles of teamwork, courage, and resilience that have defined dragon boating for centuries. And for survivors, paddling is both a physical act of strength and a powerful symbol of recovery.
I can't even imagine the strength that you have to have?
So when I came to dragon boating, I was extremely overweight, sad, very depressed about my life. I thought I was going to die. And I've literally said that this has saved my life. It got me healthy. We don't have the endurance to do it, but everyone's new in the boat at some point.
And it's the motivation.
Right. And the veteran people are so supportive. They're like, we were all new in the boat.
Right.
We were all here first and didn't know what we were doing. And they help you and they encourage you. And, the coaches help you with your technique. And slowly over time and consistency, you just start to get the idea of it. And then you get in your first race. My first race was Akron, Ohio. And I'll never forget it. And I came off the water in tears. We had won the race, and my sisters were there cheering me on and cheering all of us on. And it has just been an uphill. Everything's been wonderful since then. So it's amazing. And our team, has slowly grown from 18 to we now hold about between 47 and 50 people on an active paddle roster. And we also have a group of supporters, women that might be injured and can't paddle,
right,
but they stay on our team roster. Or might be, just not wanting to paddle anymore, but might want to help with our fundraising or our outreach or our off-season things that we do.
Because you just told me you're the board president.
I am the president this year, and we're working. We have a board. We work hand in hand with Three Rivers Rowing. They help us oversee, all that we do. They allow us to keep our fundraising money, which is so kind of them. And then our money helps to pay for scholarships. We buy paddles, we buy a jersey, we help offset the cost of going to these places. So we give everyone that goes on a race a stipend, offset the gas over the hotel costs, and we carpool. It's like a girls' weekend away. It really is.
That.
And it's so much fun.
And the maintenance of the boat too, right?
Well, we share that with Three Rivers Rowing and with Paddlefish. We take care of the boats along with them, Paddlefish, and our team coordinate a lot of the maintenance. We don't have to pay any insurance on the boats. They're stored in a boathouse. They're kept in great condition. Three Rivers Rowing is amazing. We've built a great community with them. I'm in a great partnership. I'm really proud of that. Is that
all year round, Janice? Like, are you doing this in the winter?
So we're on the water from April 1st to September 30th.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 months. 6-month program on the water. We have a 6-month winter workout program. So Three Rivers has offered us, through a fee, we can work out in the indoor building, which has an erg room, which is like a rowing machine. You can picture rowers.
Oh, right.
But built for dragon boating, rebuilt so that they can paddle on one side. There's a weight room. There's rooms to stretch. There's a water tank in the downstairs of the facility. So we can use the facility year round. Some women choose to take that break during that 6 months, do their own workout, and some women choose to work out all year round.
So if like a woman is listening right now and is there room for other people to join?
Yes. So we take new members throughout the year. We had 4 new members join in August, which that was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, really crazy. But wonderful. We have our website, which I'll give you all the links to the website. Yeah, we'll have all that
underneath.
We'll put that up. You can always reach out to the website. It's a great website with a lot of information. And I do want to read our mission statement.
Yes,
just so
that would be great. When you do win a race, besides just the accomplishment,
we get medals.
I was going to ask you that.
We love our bling. I didn't even think to bring medals.
Oh yeah.
I should have brought a couple.
How many do you have?
A ton. We're a very winning team. So
I love that.
I do. I'll just read our mission statement so you get to hear it.
Yes.
Our mission is to empower all breast cancer survivors to strengthen their mind, body, and spirit through camaraderie and the sport of dragon boat paddling. So that's what our mission statement is. And we also give back to our community. So I want to spend a little bit of time telling you about the team and how we fundraise and how we give back. We have 3 major fundraisers every year. In the spring, we do a golf outing, and that raises money. And then we do a dragon boat festival, which has been at North Park. And that's a community event to help raise money. Okay. And then we have this really fun duck race. Oh, we sell ducks. I know. And then they just we set them free. We get winners, and then they win a cash prize. Real ducks. No, rubber
Oh,
ducks.
okay.
Rubber duck race. We have a rubber duck race. No ducks were hurt in this.
And then you let them go. I was like, oh,
No,
do you mean
no,
real
no,
ones?
rubber ducks.
Oh, I love that.
So with those 3 fundraisers and then Pink October funds that come in randomly to our organization, we donate back to the community, and we've given over $17,500 back to local Pittsburgh breast cancer support organizations
love
in
that.
7 years.
I love
I'm very
that.
proud of our team for doing that. We've helped Dr. Champ's program. We've done Glimmer of Hope. We've given money to. We've given money to Cancer Bridges, 412 Thrive, another Hope Team organization that gives back to breast cancer. We just gave money to Bonnie Diver's Hairpiece Charities. She does a great job.
Oh.
So we do support our local breast cancer support groups and community
I
in the
love
community.
that.
We do a great job of being present and interacting with all the people that try to, that donate to us. Linden Elementary School in the city of Pittsburgh does penny wars every year.
Oh.
And our teammates go to the school. At the beginning of the month, they
Yeah.
talk to the
Oh my
kids, the
goodness.
elementary kids,
I love
and
that.
then they tell them where their money's going, what they're raising it for.
Yes.
Then they have these penny wars, and there'll be a pizza party for the classroom that wins the most. And then our teammates are going to go back and give them a medal.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
I was going to say maybe other schools would like to get involved.
Yeah, we've had schools that we have college. We have I think a Chatham University's volleyball team is having a pink out night tonight at their volleyball game, and they're donating funds back to us. Those little events that we do at Texas Roadhouse, and we have members there and present, so we can say thank you. It's those kinds of things that help us build an awareness in the community, and that's helped us grow our team so that women know we're there and what we do. And we've grown to be fairly large, and we're growing now. And I always say either more women are finding us, and that's a good thing, or there's more breast cancer. But either way, we're there to support.
Yes.
And
I totally
it's a good
agree.
thing. Yeah.
And I even said, we were talking about this off air, Janice and I said, I know everybody says October is, breast cancer, but I feel like, and I'm such a big advocate for it, that I would be talking about this every month.
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about.
Yeah, and it's like if I can spread that awareness and get people for the screenings and get checked. I mean, what advice would you give someone who's listening that has not had a mammogram?
Oh, please
I know.
Get a mammogram, follow up. I will tell you a little bit more about my story about advocating for yourself.
Yes.
So I've had these 2 diagnoses, and I had a mastectomy. I have a scar tissue that has built up around the nerves under my armpit. So it brings like little pains in my arm, and it's doable. I'm living with it. It's fine. And then I thought, wow, I had a sharp pain one day. Maybe I should have it looked at. So I went in to have the breast looked at by a plastic surgeon. And he's like, yeah, that, is something we can fix. We can open it up and pull out that scar tissue. Let's do an MRI and make sure everything's good inside.
Right.
So they do the MRI and CT scan both and I am now metastatic in my lung. So they found my metastatic breast cancer in my right lung because I was advocating for a pain in my breast and caught it very early. And my doctors have all said that advocating for yourself, is because that's something that the symptoms would have taken a long time to show up. I would have had shortness of breath, and I don't have any bone pain. I don't have it in my bones, my liver, or my brain. So it came back in my lung.
I'm so
2
sorry.
lungs. Yeah, it was devastating. And I would not be sitting where I am today with looking as well as I do and sounding as good as I do if it wasn't for my Dragon Boat team. I have a teammate who said, hey, I have a sister-in-law who's on the board of Pfizer in Boston, and she helped create and get on the market the drugs that you're going to be taking. I can put her in touch with you. Like the networking
amazing.
and the support and the prayers and the uplifting, you've got this and we're here for you. I know that's on this team for that reason. And so, yes, when I say about advice, advocate for yourself. Don't let anything go because we're strong women that can handle anything. Yes, we are strong women that can handle anything, but please get checked up. Please take care of those bumps and lumps and little pains that you're not quite sure about. We all know our bodies really
Right.
well.
And the
Mhm.
hardest part too, as women, like we do feel like the pain in our breast. Oh, it's just a little bit of pain. It's nothing. But you're rowing, having this pain the whole time.
Yeah,
You,
kind
yeah,
of just get used to it. And I know it's scar tissue and it's impinging on the nerves, and I can get it fixed. But because I asked about, I mean, this been there for a long time. I don't know how long the metastatic breast cancer's been there, but um, so with that all being said, I am glad that I advocate for myself. We talk to girls hockey teams, and we try to get in front of as many women, and I can't thank you enough for having me here to tell my story and the story of dragon boating, and that there is a great support group. And if dragon boating is not for you, I do feel blessed and lucky enough to say there's lots of other organizations.
Right.
Like I'm advocating for all of the support group in the city of Pittsburgh,
Because you
not just
need
dragon
that. And
boating.
like you said in the beginning, Janice, people don't know what you're going through unless they have gone through
Yeah,
what you've been going through.
yeah.
And what a remarkable woman. I thank you for sitting here and just sharing your story and your journey, because someone out there is listening and they're like, first of all, they're probably so amazed by you because, talking to her on the phone, you would have never thought that Janice has been through cancer. Now, this is your third
Yeah,
time.
third time.
Yes,
Mhm.
and it's, I look at you, Janice, and I think to myself, what a courageous, remarkable woman that is sitting here
Right.
advocating for other women,
Yeah.
supporting other women, being a part of this team. And I just think this is just an amazing. And hearing from you was on the phone, because when I went to the booth and I was like, tell me like more about this because I've never even seen it.
Mhm.
And like the picture of the dragon is just like it's pink,
Now
of
let me
course.
I'll show you our
Yes.
logo. Here's our team logo on the back of our jersey.
Yes. So it has the city, it has the bridges
Yeah.
and all the buildings, and has like a heart,
Hearts
and
of
then
steel.
his heart's of steel. And then what's the green? Is the green kind of like, I see the paddle? I just
Yeah, the
noticed it.
paddles in there
There's
and the
the
little breast
paddles.
cancer ribbon.
Oh yes. I mean, what a
Just on
beautiful
what you just said
design.
about seeing me, just picture 50 other women like this. Like everyone on my team has an amazing story to tell, and I represent all of them. It's not just about me, it's about this team and what they can provide, and the resources they can give, and the love and the support that they bring to this group of women. Yeah.
And they always say, find your tribe.
Yes. Yeah.
Find your people, because you should never, ever do this alone.
No, no. And I do like the fact that our team, you can be a supporter. You can, do things that way to help us as well. If dragon boating, we give people a chance to get in the boat like several times, but to even see if they like it. And,
Yes.
we do, there's some women get in the boat one time, come out of the boat and say, who do I write a check to?
Yeah.
And then it's a time commitment. We practice 3 days a week. We like new members to consistently practice 2 times a week to learn the new way to dragon boat and not forget. Right. So it's a bit of a time commitment. I fell into it when my 4th child was headed to college. So the timing of it was right for me. We do have women that have children and are just taking that time out of their daily lives to take care of themselves and do this for themselves. So
right.
That's a juggling act, and we always say family first. Always, you and family are always first, and we're here when you need when you need to get in the boat. Even if you have a bad day or a good day, get in the boat, pound on that water, and look at that beautiful city. We see the skyline of Pittsburgh every time we paddle. We do.
Really do.
We were interviewed by Fox News. No, the
Fox 53.
Yeah,
or
the ones
local
from
one?
Pittsburgh, the ones from local. And
Yeah.
they wanted to know why we thought we were, Pittsburgh. What made us about Pittsburgh? And I said, because we're all about winning.
That's right.
We're competitive. We want to win. We're
Right.
we have hard work, just like Pittsburghers do, ethics, and so
we're Pittsburghers.
We're
all about our
Pittsburghers.
sports.
We're from we're from Butler and Irwin and the north, south, east, and west. Women come drive an hour to Millvale to practice 2 or 3 days a week. It's that where they're that committed to
It
getting
is a
healthy.
dedication.
It's a dedication. It is.
And what a family and what a team of like wonderful, inspiring women who are out there, hey, this is what we love to do. We're competitive, we're having fun, but we have this friendship. Like you said, sisters.
We have bond. We are sisters.
Yes.
We're warriors together.
We are warriors together.
Support each other in life's ups and downs. People are going through health issues, through personal issues. Some people can't paddle for a bit because there's a lot going on, and paddling would be one extra thing. Like, don't do it. Take a break. Walk away. But we never forget. They're always, once you join our team, you're always a Hearts of Steel member. Always. And we're always checking on you, and we're there.
What ages, Janice, would you say? Does it vary?
Yeah, we have some young 40s up to, middle 70s. And everywhere in between. And also through all diagnosis stages. We've had women come on that are bald and in chemo treatment. And then a couple of years later, they've got their hair back and they don't look like themselves. We have people we have a teammate who's 40 years survivor. She's amazing. Everybody's amazing, and they're all the different stories, and everyone's journey gives to every new member something more to take into their heart and soul.
I love that.
Every person contributes something to this team and to each other.
I love that, Janice.
That's what we do.
That is so true, because we were talking about this off air, and everybody's story. I've had, a number of women on sharing their stories, their breast cancer journeys, and they have all been so different.
Yeah.
But they, each one of them touches my heart, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm just amazed by you. I'm just amazed by, I want to have all those women.
Yes, I know.
If I ever,
we're going to get you in the dragon boat.
Yes.
We'll get you down to get in the boat, meet the team, and we would love to meet you. We love to have new people. We love to teach people what we do. And then we have a little channel area that's not on the river. We can just play in the water and learn. And you could just sit and watch us paddle.
What do you wear as far as like clothes? I mean,
just our shirt, and then like kind of stretchy pants and shoes that can get wet because we're down by the docks. Or we might step in duck poop too.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
So yeah, just and we provide paddles and PFDs. So yeah, we have the festival is a great community event. We bring together corporate teams, sports teams, other BCS teams.
When is that again? The festival?
That is currently, we might be changing that to October 10th.
Okay.
And there's a possibility it will be at the Iron City Brewery Distillery at that new facility out there where they can park 3,000 cars. Our last event had 34 teams. It was 7 teams from out of town, 7 different places from out of town. Wow. It's really growing into a Pittsburgh event. So we love it. We have a DJ, we give away medals, there's food trucks. It's a day of community racing and a hospitals race, or sometimes, college students race against each other.
I love that.
It's a lot of fun.
It's a celebration of life. Of life,
yeah.
And about what, you've been through, and people there supporting every little step that you, I cannot wait to see like the videos and stuff. So, Janice is going to send us some photos. You're going to get to see all that. But is there anything else you would like to talk about?
No, I think I've really said a whole lot.
No,
is there anything I didn't answer? But yeah. Oh, I think the international.
Oh, the 4 years.
Every 4 years, there's an international event put on by the IBCPC, which is that International Breast Cancer Paddlers Commission, and they it's set up like an Olympics, like a mini Olympics.
Yes.
There's a parade of nations to start it off. There's we'll have our big banner that says Pittsburgh Hearts of Steel. We've paddled in Florence, Italy on the Arno River. Amazing. And we took our terrible towels and had them for our parade of nations. And then in 2023, we paddled in New Zealand at Lake Caraparo.
Wow.
Yeah. And this event is very special in the fact that you're with 3,000 or 4,000 other survivors from 30 countries around the world. We have a teammate that went to London on a family trip. She looked up the breast cancer team in London and got on their boat with them to practice.
Oh my goodness.
That's what this does. I could go to Italy and get on a boat. So the international part of it is so amazing. This has also taken place in Sarasota. It's been in Peterborough, Canada. So 2026 we're headed to the French Alps.
I was just going to ask you. What? Wait,
yeah, the
this
French
year?
the 2026.
So-
In August of
Oh my
2026,
gosh.
the team will be racing and competing in the French Alps at this event. It's a participatory event. Everybody gets a medal, but we all know there's a winner. It's not T-ball.
I know, right? Oh my gosh, I can't believe you said that. They're funny. Yeah.
There's a winner,
There's
but
a
we
winner.
will train. We've been training for it. We train, we do our best, but we do go there just to experience the awesomeness of being able to travel. I have a teammate who says, I get to, and that's her motto.
Yes.
She gets to. Everything
to
she
do
does,
this,
she
yeah.
gets to do it. I'm always saying live life large because there's no reason not to.
There isn't. I mean, if you're, sitting at home and you're, and like you said before, like you were depressed and you
very.
just felt like there was nothing you could do, but finding this community of women and support, and also, doing exercise, but seeing the world.
Seeing the world. We have that opportunity. Hopefully it's going to come back to this side of the world.
Yeah, right.
this country, or this, we hope sometime soon.
I know.
But it has been, my family goes with me on these trips, and grandchildren are there. It's special. It's
They're
very
probably
special.
so proud of their grandma.
They are proud, and we're just the resiliency that we all show. My kids are very proud, and my husband is a rock star cheerleader for me and for this team. He's very invested in it, and he wants us to do well so that we can support as many women as possible. Yeah.
Janice, this was such a wonderful conversation. Just getting to know you and hearing your story. I'm just so delighted that you even came on to share that. But with the Hearts of Steel, the dragon boating, it's just what a remarkable organization.
Yeah, it is good.
A community of women supporting women.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I just thank you so much.
Yeah,
for
thank
being
you, Jenny. I
on.
appreciate it. It's been a great afternoon, a great conversation. I do think I think a lot of women could have heard us today,
Yes.
and we can help them out if there's any questions.
And I'm
you'll get all that.
blessed to
Yes.
have you here and
Thank you.
sharing this. And yes, if you would like to know more information, we will have that below. We will definitely have some pictures and some videos. And this is in November, even though
That's okay.
I'm stressing breast
all
cancer
good.
awareness.
It's always
It's not just 1 day,
No,
1 month. It's
no.
all year.
year round.
Yes. Get checked.
Yeah,
Early
please.
detection.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great idea.
So thank you.
All
This
right.
was another episode of Spill with Me, Jenny D. Take care.
Come spill with me. Come spill with me.